What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to more Dead by Daylight. Now today DBD did take to Twitter giving us a developer update, and guys, there are a lot of things in this update. Of course, when all these changes come to effect, if you're just in case you're wondering, all these changes are coming to the mid-chapter patch. So not really a big wait, but it is, you know, quite some time from now. But anyway, guys, when it comes to these changes, it's going to be all about the Trickster. When it comes to the power, even some add-ons, it's going to be regarding the Survivor visual update. It's going to be regarding updated tutorials, HUD improvements as well, and all around just the game health. So that's really good. A lot of stuff coming to the mid-chapter patch, but today in this video, we're just going to be focusing on the Trickster, the changes that's going to be happening to the power, and the add-ons. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we go, the developer update. Let's get started. Right here they put, it's time for another developer update, a series of posts detailing what we're working on and what you can expect in the future. A quick heads up before we get started, our focus for this post is to explain what is currently being worked on and made available in the upcoming mid-chapter. That said, the second half of this post is going to be very technical. You have been warned. So starting out with the Trickster changes, they put, now that it has been a few months since the launch of the All Kill chapter, it is time for the Trickster's post-launch review. This is something we do for all the killers once they have had a few months to settle in the game. Reviewing data, the Trickster tends to fall on the lower end of the roster, even among the top few percent of Trickster players. So we feel comfortable making some improvements to him, bring him up a few spots. So we made several changes to Laceration to make it a more tense back and forth battle. For starters, the number of knives required to damage a survivor has been reduced to 6, down from 8, so that's actually really good. That is a buff. The delay before Laceration decay starts has been reduced to 10 seconds, down from 20 seconds. The rate of decay for Laceration has been increased to 0.3 while running, and 0.4 all other times, up from 0.235 and 0.175 respectively. Okay, together these changes should make chases quicker and more interesting. The Trickster will be able to down survivors much faster, which is good, but a good survivor may be able to break a line of sight for long enough to start decaying their Laceration meter. Additionally, we've reduced the amount of laceration lost for hitting a survivor with a basic attack from 4 to 3. We've all accidentally run into a survivor while throwing knives before. Swing away. Next, we look at main events. Main event would activate fairly frequently. Read that wrong, but the long activation time often meant that the survivor could break the line of sight before you had a chance to start throwing knives again, making it difficult to use at times. With that in mind, we've made the following changes, dude. Oh, actually, this is a really good change. So far, everything I've read have been basically buffs. Okay, basically buffs, except for this here. Except for when it comes to the Laceration decay, it is gonna go away faster, which honestly I don't mind, just because all these other things are going to help you take down the survivor a lot faster when it comes to chases, which are really good. And honestly, activating the main event, I hardly ever use main event when it comes to the Trickster, guys. I hardly ever use it. I feel like it's not really necessary. I feel like you don't really need it. But when it comes to these changes that are going to happen, I don't know, man. It looks like they're going in the right direction. Is it going to be enough? Who really knows? We're going to have to wait to the mid-chapter patch. But let's go ahead and keep reading when it comes to the main event power. Okay, so far it's good. So far it's not bad. Is it going to be good enough? I don't know. But let's go ahead and keep going. Main event activation time has been shortened to 0.5 seconds, down from 1.5 seconds. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, that is amazing. I can't tell you guys how bad it was activating main event, just because you do have a delay from pressing the activation to start main event to the time you have to throw your knives to when it starts throwing knives. It is ridiculously long. I hated that so much. That's just another reason why I never used it. But number 2 right here, they put the number of knives required to activate main event has been increased to 30. Okay, increase the amount of time you can hold the main event to 30 seconds, up from 10 seconds. Interesting, very interesting. I'm excited to see how this is going to actually play out in the mid-chapter. So far, not too bad, guys. I'm not hating on any of this. Like I said before, this could all be buffs, but then again, in the end, it might not even make a difference. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. So right here, they did put, with these changes, we aim to make main event less frequent, but more meaningful when it does activate. By increasing the time it can be held before it must be activated, you'll have more freedom to choose when to activate it and be able to use it more effectively when you do, thanks to the lowered activation time. Last, but certainly not least, it could sometimes be difficult to tell when your blades were hitting a survivor. To improve the feedback, we have added the hit indicators that appear where the survivor was hit. That's actually pretty cool. I do like that. I do like that part. I like that they added that. And next up, guys, that's basically everything when it comes to the Trickster's power, the abilities and everything. Now they go into detail when it comes to some of the add-ons. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So they put, with these base changes out of the way, we also need to look into a few of his add-ons. Most add-ons are behaving as expected, but there are a few outliers that fall significantly above or below the rest that we needed to adjust. So first thing, melodious, I can't talk. A murder with the number of knives required to enter reduced to 6. Leaving this add-on as is would be a little too much. With that in mind, we've reworked this add-on completely to give increased reload speed at lockers instead. Okay, you know, okay, all right, I see. It's kind of like an add-on for the Huntress whenever you reload hatchets. You know, I'm not mad at it. Next up is Fizz Spin Soda. Previously granted the effects of having already thrown 3 knives, this one is a slight tweak. The bonus has been decreased to the effect of 2 knives. The initial rate bonus granted before was a little too high, which made it an obvious choice every time. Okay. Next up is Photo Card. Now when a survivor is 2 or fewer blade hits away from the maximum, they will be exposed. This will give you a larger window to work with. Okay, that's basically it. Okay, cool. Next up, Death Throws Compilation. This is another one that needed to change due to the lower laceration meter to prevent things from getting out of hand. Now, Death Throws Compilation will replenish the Trickster's knives when main event ends. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll be honest, guys, I have not messed around a lot when it comes to the Trickster's add-on, so some of this stuff is new to me. I play Trickster, but I don't really use add-ons much, and I don't really use the main event, the ability, that much. So a lot of this is kind of new to me, but you know. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. We already did Photo Card, Death Throws. Next up, Lucky Blade and Waiting for You Watch. These add-ons didn't see much use before, so they've been reworked with a completely new effect. Hitting a survivor with a blade during main event will extend main event's duration. Last but certainly not least, we reviewed the Trickster's perks and made some changes to both No Way Out and Hex Crowd Control. Okay, when in terms of the add-ons, guys, this all honestly seems pretty good. It does seem like they're going the right direction. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if you guys would change something in terms of the power or the add-ons down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this. But so far, in my opinion, I think this is pretty good. But then again, in the end, it might not even matter too much. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep going. So, No Way Out. This perk can do quite a bit, but it can also be very inconsistent. If you're missing a token or two of the, or if the survivors are preoccupied when the gates are first powered, it's possible they'll completely miss the effect. With that in mind, we have 1. Increase the base time of the perk to 12 seconds. Okay, that's a buff. 2. Increase the bonus time for each token to 6, 9, 12 seconds. Sick. Okay, cool. The perk only activates whenever a survivor interacts with an exit gate for the first time, and you'll receive a loud noise notification when they do. Okay, this is all good stuff. This is all really good stuff, and it's really cool that they're doing this. And let's see, we only have a little bit left. These changes increase the potential maximum time from 46 seconds to 60 seconds, guys. That is a huge difference, okay? That is a huge difference. Even if you give us even if they only give us like 5 to like 7 seconds, that's still a lot more, and I would have been happy with that. But this is a huge difference and ensures that it will have a noticeable effect. Cool, I like that. Good stuff. Hex Crowd Control. A simple adjustment, but one that should have a big impact. increase the time a window stays blocked from 10, 12, 14 seconds to 14, 17, 20 seconds. Guys, they've done a lot. They have definitely done a lot when it comes to the add-ons, the perks. Everything seems like it's going in the Trickster's favor now. I feel like he'll be a lot stronger. Will he rise above and be like, because right now I would honestly put him low tier, like very low tier. Would he rise above to become mid tier or high tier killer in the game to compete against the other killers that are already like way up there? I'm not too sure. Like I said before, we're just gonna have to wait and see for the mid-chapter patch. But that's pretty much it for the Trickster, guys. They do talk about the visual update, the update tutorials, HUD improvements, game health when it comes to pallet hits and all that good stuff. So I'm not going to cover this in this video. Maybe I'll make another video later on, but I just wanted to mainly just focus on the Trickster, the ability, everything, all the changes that they're doing in the mid-chapter patch. But if you guys want to check out the rest of this stuff, I'll leave a link down in the description below, so check it out for yourself if you want to look into it a lot more. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know what you guys think of all these changes in terms of the add-ons, the power, all that good stuff down in the comments. But thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Definitely does help a lot. Follow me on Twitch if you guys want to see any DVD action live. I usually stream Dead by Daylight every single night, so come out, we'll have some fun, and I'll see y'all next video maker. Right, peace.